our video. I'm Luke.
I'm Simon.
And I'm Ben.
We are Team Survivor, and our challenge this term was to attempt the first LEGO League robot game, write an essay about saving water in our world today, and complete the video that you are watching at this very second. If you have 2.5 minutes on your hands, watch this awesome uncut video of our robot completing challenges. The first mission was the filter. Using our side attachment, we drove forward until the latch clicked in. This was easy to do on its own because all we had to do was drive up and back. The next two missions were the flow and rain missions. We used the shovel to go upwards and knock out the big water. Then it readjusted its position to complete the rain by moving the shovel up and across. These missions were easy to do together because they were near each other and we didn't need to waste time going to another. The final two missions were the fountain and flush missions. For the fountain mission, we lined up the robot and lowered the shovel to let the big water drop in, and then we headed for the flush mission, where we just lowered the shovel to flush the toilet and drive back to the base. We did these missions together because they were in the same direction. This image shows what our finished robot looked like. The base frame of the robot was the one from the design instruction booklet in the LEGO kit. We used this because it was a safe design and we couldn't get it wrong with instructions in front of us. After following these simple instructions, we had it completed and were ready to start making attachments. At the front there is a shovel. We created the shovel using two wing-looking pieces and putting them together. It was motorized using worm gears and dog gears. This allowed for it to go up and down. We tried to get as many missions done as possible with this attachment to save time. The claw on the back was originally built to complete some missions. Unfortunately, we weren't able to use the claw to complete any of these, and instead it was used to balance out the weight of the robot and keep it from going off track. The final attachment is on the side of the robot. This was used to efficiently get the filter mission done without wasting much time. It was simple to build and required no motor and no movement. It was also easy to take off the robot.
Did we enjoy the experience of completing the challenge? I did thoroughly enjoy the experience of completing this challenge. It gave me a good knowledge of coding and robot engineering.
I too enjoyed this experience. I felt like it gave us good experience in teamwork and how to work together and code and engineer our robot.
I really enjoyed the experience of completing this challenge. It was really innovative and took a bit of time away from all the heavy stuff in the other subjects, and really I could really focus on this fun subject that we're doing. Are you happy with the project and the solution we produced? I am very happy with the project that we produced, coming up with not only one, but two ideas to gain and save water. With a combined effort from all three of us, I think that we not only worked well, but worked together, and that's what's really important. Our final solutions to take water out of the air and put organic oils on top of reservoirs to stop evaporation are unique and haven't been done before.
Are we happy with our efforts in the robot game? I believe that we had a very innovative design, as we were the first team to incorporate a claw in our robot. We're also one of the first to have, I think we're the first and only to have a shovel as well that like used dog years, and we all worked as a team well, which makes it even better.
I'm really happy with our efforts in this robot game, and I do think we had an innovative design with our shovel being able to do 4 missions, almost 5. And I really liked how, even though we didn't get to use the claw, it still added to our robot and kept the balance.
Yeah, I'm also happy with our design and our robot game. I think we put lots of effort, especially into the coding and everything that we did. Yeah,
did you work well as a team? What worked well and what didn't work well? Well, obviously these two, I'm just kidding. I think we worked really well, and yeah, I think if we didn't work as well as we did, then we wouldn't have gotten as much done as we did in this time we were provided. So I think there wasn't many things that didn't work well.
I think we worked really well as well. We all took our certain different jobs. Being Ben coded, Luke did the assignment and the video, and we all shared building the robot.
Same with me. We all did our part in the robot and the assignment. Even though we would have had like a little bit more on each thing, we all still did about the same in each thing overall.
What was our favourite part of enrichment this term? Well, my favourite part was that I was able to come up with an idea for saving water and then go really in detail with that, and I feel like I did well and enjoyed it at the same time, which is all I could ever want.
My favourite part was doing the coding and just working well as a group together and all pitching in.
My favourite part of the assignment and robot game was creating the robot and doing the design for all the robot claw and the shovel, and I felt that as we worked as a team, we overcame more and more like problems, which is good.
What was your least favourite part of enrichment this term? My least favourite part was the repetition of setting up the robot constantly in the same position, just watching it go into the course and mess up every single time, except for the last time. But this was quite annoying, which was in addition to people breaking the course and not fixing it. So yeah, I guess that's just down to my fellow classmates here, and yeah. Cool.
Oh, my least favourite part of the assignment was probably having to go back and change the code if there was like one little slight error. Sometimes when you'd come back after it working, it just something had changed, you'd set up the mat wrong or something, and then it'd wreck the whole thing, creating future error in our robot game.
For me, the same with Luke and Ben. Just whenever we added any tiny little weight, it would always change the whole thing, and it was very frustrating.
Yeah, so frustration is definitely a leading cause of why we...
Are there any missions we think we could have done if we had more time? For me, the mission I thought we could have done if we had more time was the pump edition. I think it would be quite easy to just get 10 points there. It wouldn't take them long.
Yeah, I really wish we could have done the pipe removal and the pipe replacement, because we did have the claw on the back and we didn't get time to, but I thought we may have been able to use that to take the claw out and put a new one back in.
I felt that we could have done the slingshot because we had the claw and the shovel to incorporate in that mission, and we could have used them both to first of all put the slingshot into the place, and then second of all push the button with the claw. Has this topic given you a basic understanding of coding and how the robot works? For me, this topic has given me a basic, if not moderate, understanding of coding, because Simon and I both did some coding, and I feel like that this was easy enough to learn in the time we had, and that we've gotten enough out of it. And I feel like we've also gotten to know how the robot works, just because of how like the movement of the pieces and how we have designed it.
I think for me, yeah, it's definitely given me a basic understanding of coding and how the robots work, and it's definitely influenced my future career choices.
Yeah, for me, I didn't have a whole lot of involvement with the coding of the robot, but just watching how a robot can do something so simply with a simple bit of coding, it really opens my eyes to some of the things that we can do in the future and could possibly make me pursue a career of robotics.
That's when you stop the robot!